What's up, my fellow nerds? I'm Chris, and welcome back to Dees Nerds. And today we're going to be talking about my top 6 favorite Batman actors. Alright, so if you're new to the channel, I'm just going to go ahead and lay it out there for you that I am a huge Batman fan. I have loved this ever since I was in diapers, practically. I just love the character. I love the mythos. I love the setting. I love, Gotham City. I love the rogues gallery, the surrounding characters. Everything about Batman just brings me so much joy. And right now, of course, I'm filming this in July of 2020. Being a Batman fan, business is good, right? I mean, we've got the Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson Batman film coming out next year, we hope. Also, we've got the spinoff focusing more on the Gotham Police Department coming out on HBO Max. We've got the Snyder Cut of Justice League coming out next year. We've got Michael Keaton potentially returning as Batman in the upcoming Flash movie, as well as several other projects that they're potentially working on. Right now, it is amazing time to be a Batman fan. There's so many different versions, there's so many different things. We're going to get to explore the character even deeper than what we already have, and there's a ton of versions out there. Speaking of that, it's a good time to look at the past and look at my top 6 favorite Batman actors. My number 6 favorite Batman actor is Adam West from the 1966 Batman TV show. And I've got the big box set of that series right here. Adam West was my introduction to Batman. I remember my dad taped a whole bunch of those episodes off of the Family Channel back in the 80s, if anyone remembers that. But I would watch those on tape, even I was 2 or 3 years old, and just fell in love with it. And back then when you're a kid watching it, you don't notice the comedy, you don't notice the camp. You see Batman, you see the awesome versions of the Joker, Catwoman, Penguin, Riddler. I have to give a lot of credit to Adam West. As far as campy, funny Batman and Bruce Wayne, he is absolutely perfect in that role and very much personifies it. I have no problem at all with my daughter watching this show. It's just a great entry point, and that's one thing that Batman has a lot of. It has a lot of great entry points at a lot of different ages. This is a great entry point for kids, and Adam West is just a wonderful portrayal of Batman. My number 5 favorite Batman actor is Ben Affleck, who appeared, of course, in Batman v Superman, which I have right there. He also appeared in Suicide Squad, and he also appeared in Justice League and in the Snyder Cut of Justice League coming out next year, because it kind of feels like those are going to be 2 completely different movies pretty much, so it just warrants that being said. I remember when he was cast, and the entire internet lost its mind. What? I remember thinking, he's actually a very good actor. He had a lot of success with Argo and, The Town, different things like that. I was very much eager to see his version of Batman, and to me, he's very much delivered on a very compelling version of Bruce Wayne and Batman. It's just that he got mired in movies that were very controversial, and so I think that's kind of hurt his standing. Now, having said all that, I love his portrayal, and I love Batman v Superman. I even did a video on 10 reasons why I love that film. I wish he'd gotten to do more, and I wish it would have been in films that were more universally loved, but it is what it is. We just have to appreciate what we have on it, and he's a great portrayal of this character. My number 4 favorite Batman actor is Will Arnett from the Lego Batman movie and the 2 Lego movies. I thought that Adam West was the be-all and end-all when it came to comedic Batman, and then Will Arnett appeared. I love this film. I love the Lego Batman movie so much. It parodies the Batman world and the DC world so well, but it's also a love letter to all of it. I mean, it throws in so many different references from all Batman movies, and Will Arnett is perfect for this role. He is so funny, and he is so spot on, and I mean, the camp factor is there, the The humor is there, but there's also just enough seriousness to give it the quality that it needs. He nails it. He nails everything that makes this character great while also poking fun at it. Why is there not a sequel to this yet? Please bring Will Arnett back. All right, my number 3 favorite Batman actor is Christian Bale from the Dark Knight trilogy. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. Some people may be shocked by this, but I promise I know where I'm going with it. And it's in no way any disrespect to Christian Bale. He is an amazing Bruce Wayne. And with him, we actually get to see Batman's journey from his parents getting killed all the way through to becoming Batman. And that's a very awesome part of this story and with this Bruce Wayne. Christian Bale, of course, is an actor's actor, Academy Award winner, just an amazing actor in general. He brought so much seriousness and intensity to this role. Not only on top of that, he was in 3 absolutely amazing films. All right, my number 2 favorite Batman actor is Michael Keaton from Batman 1989 and Batman Returns. Of course, I did a video on Batman 1989, 10 Reasons Why I Love It. Why did I rank Michael Keaton ahead of Christian Bale? I think that's the thing that I went back and forth with the most in compiling this list. It just was like, it was torturous. There was times where Christian Bale was number 2. There was times where Michael Keaton was number 2. Here's my kind of general take on it. I adore Batman 1989, and I really like Batman Returns. I think as far as Batman movies go, I think the Dark Knight trilogy probably has the edge, but I really love Michael Keaton's take on Bruce Wayne itself. That, and with a touch of nostalgia, because this was released in 1989 when I was 3 years old. This is one of those films that really defined my childhood. That's where I think he just barely gets ahead of Christian Bale. He has so many iconic lines and parts in this film that it makes it really hard to not put him up near the top of this list. Holding the crook over the edge of the building, I'm Batman, and the wonderfully like bonkers and comedic, you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts. He's a very introverted version of Bruce Wayne. He's not into giving big speeches. It's a very compelling version. Like I said in the Batman 1989, 10 Reasons Why I Love that film, there's scenes where he's just sitting in a chair thinking, and that is very gripping to watch because you can see in his performance there's so many things going on in his head. I have to give him a lot of credit. He got out before things got bad. I mean, he made 2 really good Batman films and pretty much cemented his status as one of the greats that had put on the cowl, and then he walked away. He still is such a defining version of Batman for me. My number 1 favorite Batman actor is Kevin Conroy, of course, from Batman the Animated Series and Batman Beyond and just a host of other Batman projects. But Batman the Animated Series is pretty much the definitive portrayal of Batman as far as I'm concerned. Kevin Conroy's vocal performance as Batman and Bruce Wayne is so iconic, and it's so hard to mess with. So many other people have voiced Batman, especially in animation, but he stands alone as far as I'm concerned, and that's why I put him at the top of the list. I also put him at the top of the list because he is the only Batman actor that I've gotten to meet in person, and I also got him to sign the cards that came with that Batman the Animated Series box set. Was definitely one of the highlights of my nerd life, basically. And, got to have a picture taken with him as well. It was just a really great moment. And he's also, in that 5-10 minute conversation I had with him, was just a wonderful person to talk to and just to kind of get to ask some questions about it and just to kind of get to fanboy out and have a good time with. That voice is so definitive. I mean, to me, if I'm reading Batman comics, that's the voice that I have in my head when Batman's speaking. I can't think of a better thing to say about how definitive Kevin Conroy is as Batman. He definitely deserves his spot at the top of the list. All right, so I would definitely love to hear your thoughts on my list and also, who your favorite Batman actor is. So please drop me a line in the comments. Let me know what you think. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you know when we have more videos coming out. Also, we're on Facebook and Instagram, so don't hesitate to follow us there because we have content coming out daily on that as well. Until next time, I'm Chris, and this is Dees Nerds, and you guys have a great, safe rest of the day. Bye, guys.